Did you know that just a small pinch of salt, when placed in the right spots inside your home, can bring peace, drive away negative energy, and open the doors to unexpected blessings? For thousands of years, salt has not only been a seasoning that sustains life, but also a sacred symbol of purification, protection, and eternity. In the Bible, Jesus once said, "You are the salt of the earth." A profound message about the spiritual strength carried within salt. It is no coincidence that people believe salt holds an invisible power to banish evil, dissolve misfortune, and keep the home filled with positive energy. Imagine living every day in a space filled with worries, tension, fatigue, and invisible negative forces. These do not only affect your mood, but also influence your work, finances, and even your family relationships. So, is there a simple yet powerful way to transform all of this? The answer lies in salt, an everyday ingredient, inexpensive and ordinary. Yet when used properly, it can become a shield of protection and a blessing for you and your loved ones. Across cultures, from the east to the west, salt has always carried spiritual significance. In Japan, restaurant owners sprinkle salt at the entrance to purify and invite customers. In ancient Rome, salt symbolized loyalty and immortality. Even in modern-day spiritual practices, salt remains a key element in rituals of prayer, cleansing, and warding off evil. This proves that the power of salt has transcended thousands of years of history and still holds meaning today. Inside your home, there are special places where, if you sprinkle salt, the space will feel renewed. Negative energies will be dissolved, and streams of prosperity and good fortune will flow in. Many who have tried this simple practice reported striking changes: a lighter spirit, fewer arguments at home, smoother work, and even financial opportunities appearing unexpectedly. Whether you see this as a matter of faith or just an old cultural tradition, you cannot deny that salt carries the power to shift the atmosphere of your living space. In this first part, let us dive into the true meaning of salt in the Bible and in spiritual life. Why would something so simple be considered a symbol of protection and blessing? The answer lies in the combination of the physical and the spiritual. On a physical level, salt absorbs moisture, kills bacteria, and purifies its environment. But more importantly, in the spiritual realm, salt is seen as a sacred substance that connects humanity with the divine, acting as an invisible shield against harmful influences. Think about moments in your life when you felt anxious, fearful, or faced one obstacle after another. These might be signs of negative energy clinging to the space you live in. In such moments, a small ritual with salt, sprinkling it in the right places, can bring about transformation. Like light breaking through darkness, salt offers peace, reassurance, and spiritual grounding. What makes this practice remarkable is its simplicity. You don't need to spend large sums of money, call upon spiritual leaders, or participate in elaborate ceremonies. Everything rests in your own hands. Just a pinch of salt, and the belief that your home deserves to be protected by blessings. In the coming parts, I will reveal the secret locations in your home where salt must be sprinkled to unlock its full power of blessing. But before we get there, hold on to this truth. Salt is not only a flavor for your meals, but also a sacred symbol of life, of faith, and of the eternal connection between humanity and the Creator. When you understand and honor this power, your home will no longer just be a place to live, but a sacred dwelling overflowing with blessings. In the previous part, we explored the sacred meaning of salt and why it has long been considered a symbol of protection, purification, and blessing. Now, let us dive deeper into why sprinkling salt in the right places inside your home can completely transform the energy of your living space. A home is not just a shelter, it is a sanctuary, a place where you and your family share joy, carry worries, and face challenges together. Yet your home, much like a living body, absorbs and stores the energy of everything that happens within it, every thought, every emotion, every event. When positive energy accumulates, the home feels warm, uplifting, and secure. But when negative energy builds up, the atmosphere becomes heavy, tense, and draining, often leading to conflict and fatigue. This is where the true power of salt comes in. Imagine salt as an invisible magnet capable of pulling away impurities, negative emotions, and lingering dark energies from your surroundings. When you sprinkle salt in the right places, you are not only purifying the spiritual atmosphere, but also activating a fresh energy field where light, peace, and prosperity can flow freely. Throughout history, countless stories have been told about the mystical strength of salt. Families weighed down by financial troubles, marital tension, or persistent misfortune have claimed that once they performed the ritual of sprinkling salt, things slowly began to shift. Of course, science cannot fully explain these changes, but often the transformation begins in the mind and heart. When inner peace is restored, the outer world follows suit. Salt becomes a symbolic key that unlocks that peace. The ritual itself is simple, but its spiritual resonance is powerful. It is like a silent prayer, an offering of faith that your home will remain protected from harm. In the East, people believe sprinkling salt at the front door wards off evil spirits. In the West, placing salt in the corners of rooms seals positive energy, preventing happiness from being drained. Despite cultural differences, the underlying belief is the same. Salt carries within it the power to shield and to bless. You may be wondering, should I try this today? The answer is yes. Think of it as a way to refresh your living space, just like cleaning away dust or clutter. Only this time, you are cleansing the unseen, the energies that weigh on your mind and emotions. And while we're here, if you find this message meaningful, go ahead and hit the like button or share your thoughts in the comments. Your voice helps strengthen a community that grows together in wisdom and faith. Interestingly, psychology also supports the idea that rituals have real impact. When people truly believe in a practice, their minds automatically activate a sense of safety and trust. This isn't blind faith, it's the brain finding balance. That's why sprinkling salt around your home can work as a ritual of faith. The more sincerely you perform it, the more you'll notice positive shifts around you. In our modern world, many dismiss these traditions as outdated. Yet sometimes, opening your heart to ancient wisdom can lead to surprising changes. Perhaps those tiny grains of salt, so ordinary in appearance, are capable of giving you and your family a fresh start filled with peace and hope. In the next part, I will begin revealing the very first places inside your home where salt should be sprinkled, and why those spots are so important. These are secrets not everyone knows, but once applied, you may notice an immediate difference in the atmosphere of your home. By now, you're probably eager to know which exact places in your home should you sprinkle salt to unlock blessings and drive away misfortune. Before I reveal them, remember this: sprinkling salt is not just a symbolic act. It is a gesture of faith, a way of sending a silent prayer for peace, protection, and prosperity over your household. Just a pinch of salt, placed in the right spot, can become a powerful blessing. The first and most important spot is the entrance of your home. This is considered the gateway of energy. Every day, as you step in and out, you unknowingly bring different energies with you: stress, worrying, or exhaustion from the outside world. If these are not cleansed, they can seep into your home and affect everyone inside. Sprinkling a small amount of salt at the threshold is believed to create an invisible barrier that blocks negative forces from entering while allowing blessings to remain within. Many cultures share this tradition. The ancient Greeks placed salt by their doors to ward off evil spirits. In Japan, after attending a funeral, people sprinkle salt before entering their homes to remove lingering misfortune. In old Vietnamese customs, salt at the doorway was thought to dispel bad luck and invite prosperity. Across time and cultures, this one small act has carried the same great meaning, transforming your doorway from just a passage into the starting point of positive energy. The next important spots are the corners of each room. Corners are often where dust gathers, and spiritually, they are also seen as places where negative energy hides. By sprinkling salt into the four corners of a room, you seal the space, leaving no place for heavy, stagnant energy to linger. This creates a lighter, more uplifting atmosphere. Picture coming home after a long, stressful day, and instead of feeling drained, you walk into a room that feels fresh and clear both physically and spiritually. Another often overlooked but very powerful spot is the kitchen. The kitchen is more than a cooking space, it is the heart of the home, the place where family bonds are nourished through shared meals. Traditionally, the kitchen symbolizes abundance, wealth, and family unity. Sprinkling salt here is like offering a prayer for ongoing prosperity and warmth in your household. Some even believe that salt in the kitchen helps preserve wealth. Just as salt preserves food and resists decay, these places are only the beginning of your journey to cleanse your living space. And you may be surprised at how such a small, at just a handful of salt can make your entire home feel brighter, safer, and more alive with positive energy. If you've ever tried sprinkling salt at the doorway, in room corners, or in the kitchen, pay attention to how the atmosphere shifts and how you feel inside. You may notice calmer moods, better rest, or even more harmony within your family. That's not coincidence, it's a sign that you've awakened a flow of positive energy within your home. In the next part, I will reveal the remaining spots, places, often overlooked but deeply powerful ones. Blessed with salt, these secrets may transform your home into a true sanctuary of blessings, a space everyone longs to return to after the struggles of the outside world. We have already explored the most important places, your entrance, the corners of each room, and the kitchen spots that play a vital role in protecting and nurturing the positive energy of your home. Now, let me reveal two final places, often overlooked, but incredibly powerful in preserving blessings. The first is the bedroom. This is where you rest, recharge, and heal after a long day. A peaceful sleep not only restores your body, but also refreshes your mind and spirit. Yet if your bedroom holds heavy or negative energy, you may find yourself restless, anxious, or troubled by disturbing dreams. Sprinkling a small amount of salt under the bed, or in a discreet corner of the room, is believed to banish these shadows, bringing you a calm and restorative sleep. With a peaceful mind, life itself feels lighter and more joyful. The last place is the bathroom or restroom area. Water flows constantly here, symbolizing things being washed away. Spiritually, this is also where energy can leak or wealth may drain out. Sprinkling salt in these spaces, thought to balance the flow, ensuring that good fortune does not slip away while worries and negativity are carried off. It is a reminder that once you release what weighs you down, you are free to welcome freshness, peace, and renewal into your life. When you have sprinkled salt in all 5 places, the entrance, the corners, the kitchen, the bedroom, and the bathroom, you may feel your entire home wrapped in an invisible shield of protection. Your house is no longer just a place to live, but a sacred sanctuary filled with love, faith, and divine blessing. Believe that small actions, when done with sincerity, can open the door to great transformations. And before we close, let me gently ask, if you found this video meaningful, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It's not just a way to support me, it helps spread this message of peace and blessing to many others who may need it. Each interaction you make is like a grain of salt, adding strength to a growing community that shares and protects the light of faith. Thank you for staying with me until the end. May your home always be filled with light, peace, and unending blessings.